the channel, you can say I'm feeling fantastic with the Marvel Legends fan channel exclusive Franklin and Val Richards.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got the fan channel exclusive 2-pack from the Fantastic Four of Franklin Richards and Valeria. We'll call her Val Richards. But for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save yourself 8%. And that's exactly what I did right here, is they are shipping these right now. So head on over there. Remember, the dollars are in Canadian. It's always cheaper if you're buying from the US. So remember that over there as well. And you got to save, got to get a deal all day long. We got this 2-pack here, and I think this 2-pack works as a good fan channel exclusive. Let's be honest, this isn't the Thing, this isn't Human Torch, this isn't the Invisible Woman or Mr. Fantastic. This is their kids, or I guess I should say the kids of Reed Richards and the Invisible Woman. But this is their kids in a 2-pack, and for a lot of longtime fans or old-time fans, whatever you want to call it, to me, this isn't what I think of when I think of Franklin Richards for sure. This is definitely a different version than I remember, and there's so many different universes and so many different things, and time stops for no one, as we do know, so they've grown up a little bit, but definitely looking different than what I remember when I close my eyes and I think of these two, but still cool nonetheless. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other ones here on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there, and we'll bring out the whole crew later on in this very video. But without further ado, let's take a look at the old packaging here. Cardboard prison, no plastic to be found here. Glamour shots on the front, Fantastic Four logo, Marvel Legends logo. You got Franklin Richards and Valeria, I don't know. Val Richards is what I know her as, Val. So we got them right there. Two teens, I guess we'll call them teens. Not quite tweens. I think they're straight teens at this point. But glamour shots on the side there. And then cartoon images on this side, Marvel Legends logo at the bottom. On the back, we got a little glamour shots, once again, showing the accessories, show what comes in this pack. You got all the jibber-jabber at the bottom. No bio, no cross-sell, nothing back here. A little bit of a missed opportunity, if you do ask me. But we're going to get them out of the package. We're going to see what all the fuss is about. And I'm not sure how much fuss has there been. I guess you guys can chime in to let me know how much fuss there is. That's it. Everything out of there. See you later up high. Spider-Man style, see you later, goodbye. And then we got the cardboard prison with fold out. How about that? It's all locked away in the cardboard prison. You can get these two out, get all these accessories out. Look at all this parchment paper in here. Absolutely crazy, absolutely wild. All kinds of stuff going on, but that's everything. Cardboard, see you later. Cardboard, see you later, goodbye. Now let's bust all this stuff out. We got a little stand action right here. Okay, that works. Pull Val out. How do you say her name? Valeria, see you later. I'll just call her Val. I'll continue with the Val. I think that's the way to go. And we're going to keep pulling these guys out. There's old Franklin. And got some parchment paper. See you later. Goodbye. And the hits keep on coming with the old parchment paper here. All kinds of stuff going on. Accessory time, of course. There we go. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And the final piece of the puzzle, some more accessories, a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of extra pieces here. That's not a bad thing if you ask me. That seems to be it. There you go. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. All right. What do we got here? Let's stick all this stuff around. Let's get down to it. Let's put this together. Obviously, this sticks together, so I'm just going to get that out of the way now. There you go. Going to stick him right there. We're going to count him as a figure, kind of. He'll be after the accessories. We'll give him a little bit of credit here. How about? But let's start over here with Val. She's got extra hands, so she's got two big open hands so she can hold on to these beakers and flasks and things like that. So we do have those. We also have two trigger hands for her in case she needs to fire a weapon, apparently. So we've got trigger hands. And then Val's here to party. She's here to fight. She's got two fists of fury when all things fail. So all kinds of different hands with her. Franklin Richards looks like he just gets two fisted hands and then two gripping hands. That's all he's going to need, apparently, for whatever reason. So we do get those. Then we get down to these little beakers and flasks, beakers, whatever we want to call them here. Now, we've seen these reused a lot. We've seen them with, what, Beast. We've seen them with the Lizard. We've seen them a few times. So getting the most out of your molds here definitely works for the science theme, all that kind of stuff. You get one in pink and one with kind of an orange glow inside there. Very interesting. And then these effect pieces here fit on the end, which is a good reuse for effect pieces, make them feel a little bit different. You could stick the little gunshot one on the top like it's bubbling out some stuff, so you could do that. Then you got these effect where it's just kind of going over the top, and those stick in as well. So an interesting idea. And then you got 2 extra ones. Say you don't want to use these, you should be able to probably bring them over to the lizard and one of those other ones for there. So that's an interesting effect pieces with this one. Gives it a little bit more of a scene to it, I guess, than just your straight up beakers and flasks. But that does work for me. It's an interesting idea, I guess we'll put it that way. Then the final little piece here is, I believe we saw this, wasn't it with the AIM scientist last year in the Bring on the Bad Guys wave, I think it was. But it's kind of like a scientific thing. You know, you're looking at the charts, looking at all the kind of stuff. So really on point for a science lab is what we have right here. They're helping all read in the office, maybe. Who knows? But we got those. And then we got Turg. And Turg I am not familiar with. I don't know him. He looks like something out of Futurama or something like that, but he's basically a head in a jar. And we've got a couple of severed heads lately. What wasn't it? The Ant-Man head we got in the What If wave. So really morbid with decapitated heads going on in the Marvel Legends wave lately. But this one's on a nice clear stand. I do like that. He's in this little bubble thing. This is removable. Head does not remove. Head does not do anything. It's just basically an accessory. There's no mouth moving, no eyes moving, anything with that. But we do have him here, and like I said, I don't know anything about this character, so this is all news to me right here as far as that goes. But there's old Turg off to the side. Now we're going to break these down. We're going to go ladies first. And a lot of reuse, I guess we'll call it. We've seen a lot of this in the past, I believe, with this female body. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it feels a little smaller than normal. Could just be the way, but definitely we'll start with the head here. And like I said, definitely looks young. Doesn't look grown up. Definitely looks like a teenager. Like she could be 14 years old, something like that. And I'm not sure what age this technically does represent, but I would say 14, 15, maybe 16, pushing it. We'll call it that. Instead of the Fantastic Four logo on her shirt, she's got a V. A V for Val. Makes all the sense right there. So we have that. The blue and black attack Fantastic Four suits here. Not the most iconic-like suits, but very close. This is probably my second favorite after the OG costume for the most part. I think I'm fairly confident saying that. But I like how this mixes in, but you got the V for her. Make her feel a little bit separate. She's technically not a member of the team. But I think that does really work there. Articulation-wise, arm's going to go all the way around. Single-jointed elbows, hands back and forth, side to side. Of course, a bunch of different hands to remove. Side to side on the old hula hoop right there at the top. No waist. Of course, we got the splits going on. She can do those big old splits right here. Got a thigh cut. Double jointed knees. They are not pinless. You got a boot cut. Then you get ankles back, forth, side to side. So an interesting body. I'm just trying to figure out who had this body, or if it's just deceiving me because it feels like it's smaller than normal. I mean, that could just be my eye playing tricks or my mind playing tricks on me. But Spider-Gwen, I could see having something like this. Another teenage female figure. That might work somewhere along the way as well. Let's see, does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? We'll see if we can stick her on one of those. What do you know? She fits on the Mattel stand. Make sure you get a Mattel stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on your stands there. But boy, oh boy, not too bad, but not too iconic at the same time. And that's why I said this is a perfect choice for a fan channel exclusive, because it's not for everybody. Not everybody knows these two characters, and not everybody knows them how they're represented right here. At least I can speak for myself in that, and probably some of you guys as well. But it is a cool thing, and it's going to look good to get the team together and put them all together in the future. I think that will go very well, and we'll do that here later on in this review. But let's turn our attention over to Franklin Richards here. Looking interesting on this one. So feeling a little bit different, feeling a lot more articulation with this guy here. We do get the arms that go all the way around. You get the butterfly shoulders on him. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing the hits here. Hands back, forth, side to side. Of course, you can put fisted hands on him if you are so inclined. Got the hula hoop at the top, which is interesting, and then the low ab crunch. So a little bit different articulation than we're really used to a lot of the time there. So that does look good. It feels really good. Very smooth articulation on this one. Head back, forth, side to side, up and down. Lots of movement on the up and down here. Tons of different movement, and even the little pile driver action to him as well. He can do those big old splits if need be. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. The hits continue. Boot cut, of course, then ankles back and forth, side to side. So all the articulation and then some here for old Franklin. They must like Franklin more than Val. Poor Val didn't get all the fun articulation here. It definitely looks good. Head sculpt, like I said, I usually think of him with blonde hair, not black hair. He's got a little spiky hair. Looks like a late teen. Definitely looks older than Val as far, but still feels like a kid as well. So it does get the job done to be the Fantastic Four's kids here is what we got going on. Now, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's the million-dollar question as well. Let's see if he does fit. Very good. Look at that. They both fit on the stands. This is a very interesting pack. And like I said, DJC Collectibles, they got this really early. I don't think this was supposed to come out till maybe May, June, July, something like that. What is time? And it's an interesting pack, really, at the end of the day. And like I said, it's maybe not the most iconic version of these two, but it is our first representation of these two in quite some time in action figure form. Might even be her first time. I know we got the younger version of him way back in the day. And I forgot to mention, he, of course, has an F on here. Not for Fantastic Four. You could read it that way, but for Franklin, of course, right there. Gonna bring out the friends and family. How about? About that Invisible Woman. Got old Johnny Storm as well. So I try to lean these two on each other. We got Mr. Fantastic, looking good, looking dapper with the little bit of gray in his hair. And then, of course, you got to have the Thing, the bruiser of the team for sure. Looking really good, building out this little universe right here of Fantastic Four family members. I'm going to put all these guys together on the same shelf because their outfits kind of match and they look together. And it's not good to keep family apart. There you go. How about that? But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking these two up? Can you fill in the gaps on these two characters? How popular are they? Is this truly a deep cut? Or if you're paying attention to Fantastic Four currently, maybe this is all the rage right now in the comics. Like I said, I'm not too well versed and up to date with my Fantastic Four, maybe like I should be, but I do think this is a neat pack. It's good to put these two together. It'll be interesting to see how well it sells, and I don't know if it would go so hot at regular retail. That's why it is a perfect fan channel exclusive from where I sit, and of course you guys know by now, right here at this table right here. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. Don't forget about Patreon, where you can get early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, Q&As, giveaways, you name it. A whole lot going on over there on the old Patreon channel. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Pick up a t-shirt, support the channel once again. And then don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Fantastic Four and their kids too, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.